Alright, boys and girls, welcome to the DFS experience for Wednesday, December 20th. This video is brought to you by our friends over at Thrive Fantasy, the player prop website where you can play against the house or play against other players in contest format. You do get a deposit matchup to $250 if you use my promo code DFS Chapel, or you can use the link that's in my description. We're going to start with DraftKings. I know this video is a little bit late. I had some things to do, but I'm here. It's a 10-game slate. Don't think I'm going to get the FanDuel, but we'll see. Obviously, if you play FanDuel, player pool's the same. Salaries are different. Yes, if you need a little bit of help, you can jump in the comments. It will absolutely help you out. But let's just try to get through DraftKings and see what's up. You're going to start with point guard Luka Magic, 12.2, fire his ass up. Halliburton, 10.9K against Charlotte. Amazing matchup. Hallie, I know I played him the last couple nights. He wasn't too spectacular. He's come back down to earth, but he hasn't been shooting well. So you got to stay on him. Stay on him, and he should hit his 50, 60 fantasy points sometime soon. How Charlotte is this is the it's going to be a good back and forth, a lot of possessions. So I like Halliburton on this slate. Trae Young's absolutely in play. Donovan Mitchell's in play. Great matchup against Utah. De'Aaron Fox, 9.6, absolutely in play. Scotty Barnes is fine. Maxi's fine. Rozier against Indiana. Let me tell you something. Players have been putting up career highs going up against Indiana. So if you want to stack that game or stack Charlotte against Indiana, be my guest. Harden seems like he's found himself. Fire him up. Hero's okay. Brunson, a little bit too cheap for his upside. And you know him and Randall are getting all the shots. Van Vliet's in play. Murray, Kobe White, Derek White, 7.8, but he's definitely absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. Does a little bit of everything. Dinwiddie's fine. Cam Thomas, not 7.4, he's fine. Jamal Murray, Sexton, Russell, Holiday. Holiday I don't like too much, but he's in play. Remember what I always tell you about Holiday, fifth option. THT, Exum in play. Malik Monk, Schroeder, Conley, Cole Anthony, you could take shots on. The rest of these guys I probably don't need right now. Maybe Bruce Brown. Maybe Emmanuel Quickly. Listen, NBA DFS getting tougher by the day. You can't fool around with your spots. You can't fuck around with your spots. You got to make every spot count. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for 6 times value in every spot. I don't know what else to tell you, but you can't fool around and be playing McGowan's and Anthony Black and these fucking guys that are going to give you 13 fantasy points. Because you know what? When they give you 13 fantasy points, there's no need to sweat anything. Your night's over. You see what I'm saying? Shooting guard. Anthony Edwards, 9K in play. Jaylen Brown. Paul George, if he plays. If he doesn't play, Harden, Kawhi, get a little bit of a bump. Austin Reeves is okay. Bogdan, got to pay attention to his news, see if he plays or not. If he doesn't play, the rest of his wings, everybody else gets a little bit of a bump. He does shoot a lot when he comes in the game. Strus is okay. Brandon Miller, I like Brandon Miller against Indiana. He should finally be able to pay off his salary. He's a little bit overpriced, though, to be honest. But he might be priced correctly for this matchup. Jalen Green, 6.4. OG is fine. Mathurin is okay. LeVert, Duncan Robinson, Buddy Hield. They're okay plays. Cam Reddish, Herter, Norman Powell, all right. Let me see. DeSumino we don't need right now. If there's no Caruso, you could take a shot at DeSumino, but nothing too spectacular. DiVincenzo, you could probably take a shot. KCP. These guys you could take shots if you're playing a lot of lineups, but if you're playing 1 or 2 or 3 lineups, don't be touching those guys. Braun 10.3, absolutely in play. Tatum's in play 10.2. Kawhi gets a bump if there's no George. I did say that. Markkanen's in play. Franz Wagner's in play. Mikal Bridges price is coming down, but you never know who's going to go off on that team. That's the problem. Listen, NBA DFS is less predictable than what it used to be. That's just the bottom line. You see what I'm saying? It's just not predictable. It's not as predictable as it used to be 5, 4, 3 years ago. That's what they wanted, and that's what they got. Hayward is fine if he plays. If he doesn't play, give Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges a little bit of a boost. Even Rozier. Give everybody a little bit of a boost if there's no Hayward. Needs a lot of usage. Tobias, I don't really want to deal with because Embiid takes 42 shots a game. Michael Porter Jr. is okay. RJ Barrett's fine. Eason, you could play. Patrick Williams if he plays. Kelly Oubre, you could take a shot. Taurean Prince and Fonseca, I really don't want to play. If they're the last man in, oh well, but I really don't want to play those guys. These guys I don't want to play. I don't want to play Harrison Barnes, McDaniels, Royce O'Neal. I don't want to play these guys right now. My play style, balance, try to get 6 times value from each spot. That's my play style. If you want to play stars and scrubs, I hope somebody at the bottom of the barrel, has a spectacular performance. Good for you. I'm not knocking it. I just like to get all I could get out of each spot. Anthony Davis has been sensational. 10.4, too cheap. Fire him up. Karl Anthony Towns, Julius Randle, Siakam, Miles Bridges absolutely in play. Banchero's in play. Caleb Martin if you're desperate. Keegan Murray you could take a shot on. Sadiq Bey gets a bump if there's no Bogdanovich. Aaron Gordon's okay, nothing spectacular. PJ Washington's a play. Jabari Smith is fine. Naz Reid you could take a shot. DeAndre Hunter gets a shot. Okongwu gets a boost. Hunter gets a boost if there's no Bogdanovich. Cam Johnson, his minutes are really foolish. Toppin, Hachimura, Neesmith really don't want to play those guys. Low usage guys. Hachimura's usage goes up if LeBron or AD was out. If one of them are out, Hachimura becomes the thing. Okoro. These guys I don't want to play. You're waiting for value. You're waiting for news. You're waiting for starting lineups. We're gonna go to center. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell, thumbs up. All that stuff matters. If you're struggling to cash, you need help, you want me to build you your own lineup, so you want my finalized optimal lineup right before lock, check out the Patreon link in the description. Find the tier that you need, NFL, NHL, NBA, whatever. Find the tier that you need, do what you got to do, and then, we'll get to the money. Let's go to center. Let's wrap this shit up and let's get the fuck out of here. Like I always say, we do not have time to waste. I know some people don't want to hear that, but we don't have time to waste. Embiid 11.6, he's too cheap. Play him. Jokic 11.5, play him. Sabonis, Bam, Sengun, Vooch, all in play. Gobert. It's a good matchup for Miles Turner. If he plays, if he doesn't play, you got to fire up Isaiah Jackson. Despite AD being a superb defender, centers put up a lot of fantasy points against the Lakers. So pay attention to Vooch. Capella, you could take a shot. Jared Allen, I'm not really interested in, but he's there. Zubac has been amazing. I've always gotten him right. Markkanen Mark Williams. If there's no Mark Williams, Nick Richards, Nick Claxton. You can take a shot on Kessler, 6.2. I think his minutes are back up. What's his minutes at? 32 minutes. You can play Kessler now that he's 6.2. Okay, his points will his salary will go up at some point. You got Nick Richards if Mark Williams is not available. Kevin Love, if you're feeling frisky. Jacob Pertl, Hartenstein, Goga, all in play. Jackson, if there's no Miles Turner. Looks like Wendell Carter's back. Let's see who starts between Carter and Goga. We'll figure that out once we get the news. And I think that's it for center. And if for some reason, if AD was out, then you can fire up Jackson Hayes. But listen, I'm going to go on and get out of here. If you need any type of information for FanDuel, you need help with FanDuel, just throw it in the chat. We absolutely got you, no problem. But it's the same player pool. Listen, I absolutely appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my video. Video was a little bit late. Try to speed through it. Try to get it out there to you guys. So hopefully that helps. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hope you had a profitable Tuesday night. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Ciao.